Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Newsgram. Well, it's story time once again, so let me ask you a question. When it's story time for you, do you like to read from a chapter book or a picture book? If you like picture books, then I do have one here that I think you're going to enjoy. It's called The Bears of the Evergreen Forest. Basil and Brenda Go for a Stroll. You know, when I heard the name Basil, I thought for sure that this evergreen forest was probably located in the UK.
I went to visit some friends in Nova Scotia, and they were taking me around looking at places, and we went for a walk through some wooded area, and suddenly the trees parted and there was this lovely lake, and when I got back to their house, I just sort of picked up my notebook and started writing.
That was the author Hazel Thompson, and it seems I was wrong about that. The inspiration for this story is Canadian, which makes more sense because I don't think there's any bears left in England. No matter. The location of the forest has nothing to do with the story. It's about Basil and Brenda and their adventure together. The scene that Hazel just described sounds like a beautiful place for a picnic.
It's just a little story about two bears, they're brother and sister, and they have a great idea just to go for a walk. So they're just strolling through the forest and they're meeting some friends and just having a laugh. And then at the end they have a little picnic together with their friends. So it's just a little light-hearted story about friendship and brothers and sisters.
And when it comes to children's stories, isn't that what you want most? Something lighthearted and fun. The world is a difficult enough place without involving the kids in stressful situations. Let's just go for a walk. Who knows? Maybe we'll meet Pip and Tara, a couple of fun-loving mice. Maybe we'll see the wise old owl hanging out over by the post office. Or maybe, if we're lucky, we'll find a squirrel over there by the tea shop. Anything is possible when you're out for a stroll. And perhaps one day we'll get to enjoy Basil and Brenda as they set out on even more adventures.
In total, I've got 6 of these little stories in a little notebook. When I started to look at this, I picked up the notebook and I thought, right, which of these do I want? Well, let's start at the beginning. And I haven't done anything with the other 5, and they're just still sat in that little notebook till I decide what to do with them. So,
something to look forward to. But for now, let's just enjoy these beautifully illustrated characters as they set out on their adventure. The Bears of the Evergreen Forest. Basil and Brenda Go for a Stroll. It's written by Hazel Thompson, and it's available on her website, hazelthompsonauthor.co.uk. hazelthompsonauthor.co.uk. And another fun thing about going to that website, there's a little bonus for you.
One of the things I wanted to do in the book was have some activities, and one of the things that the children who read the book or look at the book can do is actually colour in a picture, the same picture that's on the front of the book. So what I've done is I've actually uploaded that picture as a PDF document onto the page, and you can just download it. So, you know, if they don't want to colour in the picture that's in the book, they can just download another copy and just colour to their heart's content, really.
That sounds terrific. And you can also get this charming story online at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, and of course we added some links to the show's description just to make it easy for you. And that will do it for the Storytime edition of Newsgram from WebTalkRadio.com.